Hey everyone, Arahli here, and welcome to another episode of our Scorched Earth here on the Molten Iron Server. So, we're out in scales because we are going to play with a cool thing that BLP showed us that I didn't know about, and we're going to try to actually move some dinos around today. So, now that we've got the wyverns and stuff over there, it's getting a little crowded, so I want to take the hunt out to the northern dune base and kind of leave them out there. So that was kind of the goal with them in the first place, was to kind of get them a place of their own. So we're going to kind of head back and do that. But while we're doing that, let me show you the cool thing that BLP figured out that I had no idea about. So you can see, right, we're on scales here. And you know how, like, all the drops have a bunch of blueprints in them all the time? And, like, you're like, what am I going to use all these blueprints for? I don't need them after I've learned the engrams. Well, here's the thing. If we look now inside here, you can see we've got a whole bunch of clay and wood and that kind of stuff, right? Now, I made a little folder for blueprints. Now, the blueprints are in here now, right? 12 of them. It's crafting up. I can keep running around. No big deal. Full speed. No problem. Oh, there's a raptor. We need to fight that. No big deal. We can do that while we're still crafting. It's awesome. Like, I don't know why it never occurred to me to do that, but, like, we literally are just, like, making stuff right now while hanging out. Like, I don't have to worry about putting it on my inventory. It's not weighing me down. Because, I mean, scales can handle the weight no problem. You know, so now we're just crafting away, man. So, especially for things like Adobe, where you get a ton of that... you get a ton of those blueprints on here. This is just nuts, man. Like, okay, so now we know. Okay, we're gonna need more stuff for this. What are we gonna be out of here? Clay. So go back and get some more clay, get some more wood. But yeah, like, how crazy is that? I don't know. It just never occurred to me. Hey, why don't we use the dudes with the weight management to be able to do something like that? So. There you guys go. Pro tip of the day from BLP. If you guys didn't know that already, just store your blueprints right on top of your thorny lizard and just use them as your beasts of burden, man. Use them to make all your stuff while you're still working on other things, riding around, doing all crazy stuff. It's super cool. Alright, so let's get this stuff finished up. I don't really know how many we're going to need. You know, we're just going to kind of make a space that's viable, that's large enough for the couple Rexes and the Carnos to fit up there. So now I am going to drop one of the Rexes off. I don't know if you guys watch everyone else's channel, but SW Chris and Cryo went to get some stuff done the other day, and Cryo lost his T-Rex because he was trying to help out and get some stuff done. So we're going to take one of the T-Rexes up to the forge and leave it up there. And then we're going to head on out to the northern dune base to see about getting everything kind of started to build up with these guys. And we'll just take them all with us and we'll kind of build around with them there. So that's the plan for today, guys. Stick with me. It'll be a good time. And I'll catch you in just a bit. Alright. First things first. Let's get this Rex up to Cryo. So, it's going to be a bit of a walk. We've got to go all the way up towards the red tower there. We're going to keep Oxide with us just to have something to help me fly back. I don't know if you guys can even hit Oxide from here. Look at this little flock of terror birds. There's 150 in there. I feel a little bad about that. Oh, I forgot all about the stamina being bad on these guys. So maybe we fly. Yeah, that might be a thing. You can follow me. And then you can follow me. And we'll go this way. Right. Put your follow distance on something crazy. It's on medium. You should have a problem following. Except that you got stuck inside the pit. Let me just... There you go, buddy. Okay. You got this, little buddy? Let's get going. Alright, so I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take this guy up to Cryo. or up to the forge for cryo, and then I'll bring you guys back once we are ready to move on to the next thing. Alright guys, we are here. That took a little while because we had some rock elementals to deal with, which is always a great time. Can we get back on? There we go, thank you. I'm just gonna open some gates up here. And get this guy inside. We should be good to go. Alright. So, let's go ahead and stop the follows. We'll get you to follow and stop following. Okay. So, let's go ahead and change this over to Cryos Replacement Rex. There you go, buddy. And then oxide, if you don't mind, we will go back home. Yeah, alright guys. Mission accomplished. Let's get back to the Three Springs, and then we will get heading out towards the North Dunes. Oh, every time I see a Tapahara, I stop to see if it's high enough level for me to tame up. And if it's not, I try to get rid of it. I don't know if that's going to kill it or not. Probably not. Anyways, I just want to get some nice high-level guys on here. It'd be nice if we can find a high-level mate for Finn. Or the one that I helped BLP tame up was a perfect 120 at the time. So it'd be nice to, find a nice Tapahara for us to be able to do some mating with. Because I would like to have, a couple eggs, some backups for Finn, just in case something crazy happens, Okay, so we're here. I think that we're going to do something a little silly to take the rest of the hunt up there. I'm going to make sure that my plan is at least somewhat feasible. And then I will bring you guys right back so we can test it out. Okay guys, welcome back. So this we're going to try out. We're going to try using Collateral as the pack leader essentially with this. And we're just going to actually stay on the ground the whole time. So we're not going to get anything crazy. We're not going to go flying. We're just going to kind of stay ground level and sprint with him and see how it works out. I think we'll be okay. And the nice thing about this is that, aside from the fact these guys will take care of anything that comes up, is that I should be able just to kind of knock down any trees and stuff that are in the way as we go. And we shouldn't have too many problems with these guys keeping up because of that. The stamina on those guys won't get drained at all while I'm up here, and they're kind of chasing behind on follow. So we should be good to go. So this is the basic plan to get these guys up there. We'll see how well that actually works out. Alright, so I'll bring you guys back once we get a little closer, or if anything crazy happens while we're doing this. Back in a few. Okay guys, we have made it out to the desert. We only had a couple rock elementals to kind of avoid as we came out here, so nothing too crazy, thankfully. I just gotta remember where the Dune base is. I just remember that it's out here someplace on this side. Yeah, over on this side of the tower. So I pretty much just kind of come out here looking for the windmill when I come out now. I had to think it's over this way because there's an oasis right there to the left we just saw. One wouldn't think it'd be so hard to find this, but you guys are still coming, right? Okay. Unless that's over there. Okay, you know what? Let's have you guys not follow for a moment. I'll be right back. Let's take a peek up here. Is it over this direction? Ah, jeez, it's right there. Okay. Let's go back and get the guys. And we should be good to go. Okay, I think that's who we need to have follow, right? Oh, good. Everyone's coming. Everyone's coming now. Perfect. Just gonna wreak some havoc on the way through, because why wouldn't you? You coming, guys? Alright. So we're going to get these guys over here, and then I'm going to build a bit of an enclosure for these guys. It has to be big enough that the T-Rexes can be there. So I don't know if I want to go off the front or the back yet. Everyone's coming? Okay, good. Oh, look at that. There's the Explorer thing right there. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not really sure which direction we're going to go yet. It's really not going to be anything huge. It's really just enough for us to be able to kind of keep these dinos relatively safe. Because I want to kind of just store them. And, like, it's too big. The Rexes are too big to leave in this area without putting something around. So, yeah, alright. Let's just get these guys kind of off to one side. So we got some room to build. And then I will bring you guys back once we have some of the basics laid out, alright? Okay guys, welcome back. Like I said, this won't be anything too crazy, so I'm going to clear out just a couple rocks here real quick, but we're just going to come pretty much just straight back with these guys. It's not going to look amazing and beautiful or anything, but it's functional. That's the whole point of this. So let's clear out some of these rocks, because they are going to be in the way. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to come straight out 5 on both sides, and then just toss the behemoth gate in. And I think that'll give us all the space we need. So, you know what, I don't even need to worry about this stuff right now. We don't need this, it's fine. There's plenty more where that came from. So, that bug scared me. Okay, so this will snap. They snap to themselves, so we actually don't need to have anything silly here, because they will just snap to themselves. So that's 1, 2, 3. Really? I don't have enough clay up here to do anything else either. Okay, well, I guess that means that we're only going to go out 4 on both sides. So, right, so we'll do another one of these guys. Let's just, let's make this a little easier to make sure that it's not going the wrong way. Okay, so I can do 4 over here the same way. Okay, let's do one of these things. Make this a little easier. Did that snap right there? It just looked, okay, so it just looks a little high because of that hill. Okay. And just one more of those guys. Of course, the rock is going to make this difficult. There we go. Okay, so nothing crazy, but it should be big enough for us to be able to store the dinos we need in there. And then, last thing we should have to do is the behemoth gate. And that should be pretty close to overlapping those where they're at now. Oh, not quite though. So it looks like I am going to have to build a little bit more here. So I think what I'll end up doing is I will probably do one that actually angles in then on both sides, which means I'll have to go get a little bit more clay to make that happen. And then we'll just overlap that door a little extra when we need to, because like, we're not going to necessarily, like, it's going to overlap the big behemoth. It's going to kind of overlap this section here. So let me go make one more of these guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. I placed those angled ones, and now we've got the big one in place. Oh, it's weird to be underneath here. Just make sure no death worms. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that is going to be the basics. Let's get our doors in here. And then, like I said, these ones are not going to be, I mean, they're going to overlap, but that's fine. Yeah. Perfect, perfect. Then let's get rid of you, because I don't want you guys in here. Okay, so, like I said, good to go on this part. Nothing crazy, nothing like super beautiful, but it'll do its job. Let's get, can I get everyone to just stop following? Is there one for that? No, okay, I didn't think so. So, there we go. Everyone followed, now they're non-following, so we're good to go. And then we just gotta get these guys in here. So let's get the Rexes in there. Now, the Rexes will actually, I don't know why, but if you guys didn't know this, you can actually get a Rex through one of these doors. So you just I don't quite understand how that's a thing, but it is. So we didn't actually need the Behemoth Gate, but you know, I figured, why wouldn't you do the Behemoth Gate? So I'm gonna get these guys kind of sorted out in there, and then we will take a peek at how that looks. If that's gonna work the way I want it to or not. Alright guys, let's take a look how that turned out. Open these doors up. We'll actually do this one to open outwards. And you can see that we are set up to go here. We are good. There is a nice amount of storage for these guys. It's just enough for us to be able to kind of tuck them all in here, no problem. And now we've got a place for the hunt to actually just stay and be active. So this is where if we want to come on out and do some hunting across the dunes and try to find ourselves some death worms, maybe the alpha death worm, get that helmet, this is where we're going to go. So yeah, check these guys out. Let's get one of these in here. Huh? That looks pretty good, right? Yeah. Alright, so that was the primary goal today. Let's go ahead and just take collateral in real quick, too. As much as a collateral can get in here, I guess. Did you just eat a silica pearl? That's weird, buddy. Alright, we're going to take all the raw meat off of here. I'll tell you what, let's just do it this way. Take off from inventory. And then, looks like I am encumbered by all of the crazy amounts of raw meat that was on there. And we're going to just feed up this feeding trough right here. These guys all have some food to eat now, which is great. We are good to go. And then actually, I think we still, yeah, we actually left out one of the back guys here. So, there you go, little guy. You got some food too. You're probably getting a little hungry in here. Let's get your health up since it's so small now. But so yeah, so we got a little pack. Got the wolf in there still. Let's get these doors closed up. Good to go. All right, not bad for a day's work, guys. Not bad. Let's get airborne if we can. Probably not, because I think my tail's trapped. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, not too shabby. It's not super beautiful or anything, but, you know, it'll do its job. It's just a place for these guys to be able to hang out and stay safe while they're hanging out here. You can see the entrepreneur can't even see them through there, so that is good. Oh, it looks like there's a... Did I just not notice an explorer note? There's an explorer note just sitting here. I didn't even notice it. Yeah, I might as well get it, right? What do we got here? Nothing? It's weird. It like, did it not show me another thing because I already have whatever the note would have been? Yeah, the Wyvern dossier, because I already have it, apparently. Okay, well, that's cool. Alright, so yeah, that looks pretty good, guys. Let's just do one more thing before I forget. Let's go ahead and we're going to whistle neutral in here. So all of these guys can defend themselves if something crazy happens. And you're probably neutral now too, right? Which is totally fine. They fixed something. I don't know if I actually said this to you guys before, but they fixed something with one of the more recent patches. that now if you set a follow command, it will actually persist through the server resets and stuff. So our server resets about once a day just to kind of make sure everything's staying nice and fresh like it needs to. So right now, what I'm doing with the wyverns is I'm keeping my 2 wyverns on neutral, but they're following one of the dinos there, so they'll always kind of come back to the base if something does go on. So. Alright, it's kind of a shorter episode today, guys. I was hoping to get the chance to take down that rock elemental that's near our base, but unfortunately Fox couldn't be on today, so he's in the midst of moving, so we couldn't actually grab him today. We definitely need, it's definitely a 2-person job, so sorry it's a little short. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, though. If you have, you can drop a like below, you can always comment below, and you can subscribe for more content, and I will catch you on the flip side.